guys, it's Nancy Lynn from Sew Euphoria, and I'm here today with hashtag Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. This is the 5th prompt, which was snowmen, and I'm going to show you what I have gotten done on each one of these. This is over their name. For privacy, I'm just putting that little paper over their name. I did the 4 little snowmen. Did this, and you guys have seen this one, and then I added this white piece down here so that it just looked like little snow drifts rather than the solid red material. And then around I did the snowflakes so that you guys could see that. Here is my green one. A lot's been done to this one. Lots of little snowflakes around the little books. I've added some buttons on here. I've added their little pastor collars. The faces, they're added their nose. Now, I had taken a piece of batting to make the little fuzzy little balls and stuff like that, and I knew I had a piece of fun fur, and I just thought, oh, I like that fun fur, that it might be, but I've got to cut it down. Oh, I kind of like it going dangling down there. That might be a winner. All right, so that's going to probably be there, and I might have to put a little something coming up as a hat there. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I do like that there. So that's the piece that I'm going to add onto this one. But other than that, this one's, it's done. It's good. I like it. Now here's the beach one. This is the one that I'm working on right now. I am behind. She's already given the new one, and I am behind. I had a challenge quilt I had to finish, and it took up quite a bit of my time over the last things. I can't show you a picture of it yet because it has to be in for the challenge, but once it's in the challenge, then I can show you. Now I started this one out different ways. I had a piece of fabric that had a snowman snowboarding, and I thought, oh, well, I could turn that into a surfboard and have him out there, you know, hanging tan. But I didn't. It was blue, and the snowman, I just like to do my own stuff. And just, you know, they look so pretty when you just cut, you know, some of the cutouts, and then you put it on and stuff like that. But I'm just one of these girls that's just got to have input into it. So I sewed the little snowman down. I put him on some sunglasses. I'm making him a little pair of shorts. And I've got to hang some feet off of him. And now Mrs. Snow Woman over here, I had put this on as a bathing suit, and I was going to have her looking out the, you know, towards the viewer, and I just cut it off. Doop, it's gone. And I think I'm going to put some ties, you know, like for the bikini, because it just looks, you know, she was kind of looking out this way. And I thought, no, the two need to interact some. And so that's why I switched this on here. You can see a little bit of red thread. And also, when I do this by the seat of my pants. I kind of go as I get going on. But I am not going to throw this little bikini top away. I'm going to lengthen her bathing suit a little bit. Let's get all the little stitches out of there. And so I'm going to put that She got a thong on. Okay, she got a thong. But I decided to switch her so that she's facing our little surfboarder over here, or our paddle boarder. He doesn't have a paddle yet. But so that's the addition. This was some real crinkly material. This is one of the ones I had hand dyed a while back ago. And I just love the crinkle in it. So I left the crinkle in it, and I'm just going to sew around for the hat. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 bows down her back so it looks like her little bikini. Sew that on. Do this. Like I said, I got a lot to do with this still, even though I've gotten quite a bit. I will show you, before this video, I will put some of the preliminary pictures in there of step by step how it got to where it is. But I thought I would just come along, and it's almost got a red to it. I might just do a red. And then I got some natural cheesecloth, and then I'm going to, I've already got that for the waist, but I just want to put little pieces in it all kind of pulled out. I'm just cutting a piece of it and just pulling it, getting it to look kind of ratty. I'll kind of put that there for, I might put it there. I kind of like that stitching there. It's just something different for the water. I think I might do that. And then there'll be some coming along here. So are you guys done with yours? Are you working on it? Or are you even doing Roxy's Journal of Stitchery? Let me know what you guys are doing out there. Oh. That's how easy it pulls apart. We can get this all chunkered up so it looks like the water's coming in. And I'll even use these little pieces. And there's another little bitty piece. And it's just all the little things that make it. I have decided, I think I'm gonna do some like pebble stitching maybe on here. I'm not sure with that yet, but I am behind. Does it surprise you? And then I'm not gonna put any hair on her because that will kind of lose the snowman look if I put hair on her. But that's where I'm at. I am going to do some stitching. Is this the nylon one? Yeah. You know, I got these little packages, and I think I told you guys about them. And most of them, the wool I have to be really careful with because it tends to want to shed a little. So what's new in, oh. Like I said, I was making that quilt. It came out. It's a quilt that I started in 2019, and it was a block of the month for the quilt show, the one that's online. And it's a beautiful quilt, but in the middle of it, my computer went out. And of course, by then it wasn't 2019 anymore, and you only get the pattern for the year that you're working on it, from, you know, January to December. I think that goes January to January, and then they put it down. And of course, my computer went out after that. And so I lost all of the patterns. And so it's just been sitting there looking and staring at me since say 2020. How did I get... Now, I did not sew this in here. I don't know if I just hit it with that it's cheesecloth so I can get it out there. I don't know how that one happened. Oh, that's funny. But, so it's been sitting there, and in my little Red Hens group, we have challenges, and the challenges sometimes are UFQs, which are, they don't like call them UFOs, unfinished objects. They are unfinished quilts. And so I chose this one last time, and then I changed it because I knew I wasn't going to get it done. And then I had it on this time, and I said, nope, I am going to get this done. If I just have to stop everything else I'm doing, I am going to get this one done. And so, you know, it's a modified of the pattern. It's not the real pattern anymore because I lost so much of it. That cheesecloth is giving me a fit. All I'm doing is just doing in my favorite, the blanket stitch. Usually, unless it starts the thread tangles, then it's not fun. So hopefully it will. It's done. Oh, I still think I might do some hand stitching on the corner pieces, but the rest of it is done. But and then we have a gazebo outside. It's fun. We have a little gazebo outside at the library where we go to, and that's where our meeting is. And everybody brings their whatever they've done for the challenge, and we put it in pillowcases, like white or like a light tan or something like that, so that nobody knows whose quilt, and then everybody votes for their favorite quilts. And so it's fun. It gives you that, like for me, I that would have still been sitting there if I hadn't had this challenge, but it forced me. I was like, nope, I'm getting it done this time, and so I did. I used to be proud of myself that I had no UFQs, nothing that unfinished projects, but that's not true anymore. I still have a couple. Well, in 2019, I started 10 block of the months. 10 of them. I was just gung-ho. And then I took over a pretty good-sized position at the guild, the main guild. And that kind of took up a lot of my time. So I got them, you know, started and going, but I have gotten out of the 10, I think I've done 8, and some of them were hand done. And I've gotten, I think, 2 more after this one. But that's why these challenges online are good, because if you don't have an outlet to go to a quilt group or, you know, something like that, and you don't have any challenges, And sometimes we just let things go, you know, we're like, oh, I don't have to do that today. But when, you know, there's a deadline, then you get it done, or at least for me. But I'm trying to get down to where I have only the quilts or the projects that I'm working on. I'll always have 2 or 3 going at least, you know, because it's like with painting and stuff, you always have 2 or 3 paintings going because you got to sit back, look at them, make sure that they're going to be, you know, what you want it to be, and sit back, and then you got to wait for the paint to dry and the glue to dry if you mix media. So I think for all things, even my journals, I always have a couple going. I guess I just get bored with the one. So are you guys finding it easy to keep up with this, or are you finding it difficult? I know I've seen the new one. The new one came out today. And it is the Nutcracker and a mushroom. I was watching Carol, and she just did one with mushrooms, so that'll fit right in along with hers. But I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to squeeze in a mushroom, and I still have to put a pocket on one of these. I have not done the pocket. That might be right here. Sew that around, leave it open so I can put something in there. Maybe a little plant or something. Take it out. I don't know. That'll be my pocket. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, so now we've got our shorts on. So we're not at a nude beach. I'm really glad there's none of those around here. I just don't think that would be my cup of tea. Alright, so now he's got this, and now I need to put, now is that brown or is it purple? Here we go. I think it's brown. Might be brown. Now I'm gonna make her arms. Let's see, I'm gonna do these all 6. There's always that one that just wants not to be non-compliant. Sorry if I get off camera. I'm trying to get this one little piece of floss to go through the hole. Got it? Alright, so we've got that. Tie our quilter's knot. Does it want to go? Okay, so I think I'm just making this up as I go along. So let's put this back a little bit more here. I'm just gonna make them. Me and this cheesecloth are not getting along today. And the beauty of it is when you try it like this, if you don't like it, you can always cut it back out, just like I did her bathing suit top. Just cut it off. See, there's two. I think I should have got a little bit bigger of a needle eye. When you get that tug like that, usually it means that your thread is more than your needle can handle. And I think I'm just going to make little bird feet. Now, should I do... Well, he's got snowmen with bird feet. All right. All right, now we're going over to her. And I think I'm just going to put them like they're coming out. See, because if I do them like she's leaning on them, I think I'm gonna move this up some more, and then I could have her arms coming back like she's leaning back as she's watching her man out there paddleboarding. See, this is where when you're doing improvisational things, you gotta be able to be, think outside the box a little bit, like cutting the hole in here so it looks like she's sitting on the rug, on the towel, beach blanket, whatever she has there. Okay, so he's surfboarding with his little bird feet. And I think that's going to be too long. I said do it, try it. If you don't like it, I'm still trying to see if this is brown or purple. Oh, I did go to my eye doctor, and he said that he knew that the adhesions were there, and then it was because of my RP is why they're there, because my eyes don't dilate. And he's put me on some drops to now I'm just going around the stitches to dilate my eyes and hopefully break up the adhesions, and then I maybe can have my cataract surgery. Yay! Be nice to see. Well, hopefully I will see colors again. That's my, oh, that didn't pull through, but because the RP affects your rods and cones on your eyes, and your rods and cones are where you get your colors from, and so it could be my RP taking that color away, the combination of both. But I'm hoping that with the cataracts gone, I don't know that I like those arms like that, but I'll leave them, see if they grow on me. Alright, let's thread 6 of these puppies through this. I know you guys are probably saying, why you're threading your needle? Why didn't you change your needle? Oh well, she'll be purple in color if she's got purple. Threading the needle. Coming out here. And let's see, the first one I'm going to come all the way down. One piece. You guys get where I'm going with this? You know, like she's got her arms pushed behind her, holding her up. But I guess really to make it, should have had her bathing suit like up here. But then you had that whole bottom, like I still got to put that little piece in. Just but anyway, she's out there watching them. I was going to put her on a jet ski, but I couldn't do. I could have made her real tiny out in the back, because this is the one that's going to my sister-in-law, and my brother's a paddleboarder. She loves the beach. But you know, living at the beach is like anywhere else. I don't drive, so I don't go out. You know, if I even felt like going to the beach, I wouldn't pay for an Uber to go over there. But every once in a while, my friend Benita comes into town, comes gets me, and her and I will go out and we'll sometimes grab our... And, sorry, it cut off. We'll go out there and bring our paintbrushes and our watercolors and just sit out there and enjoy it. My favorite time to do that is like in March. It's a little bit windy and it's cool. Like in the summer, I don't like going out. And I do not go out at night. I am not a night person because I can't see at night. So I do not go out. If I go out, it's during the day and I am home by dark. I don't know why I got all this extra on this one. It just didn't pull through. Trash. I'll tell you what, I'm getting close to where I'm gonna have to order some more embroidery floss of different colors, because this sure does use it up. Which is what we're supposed to be doing, is using this stuff up. I'm gonna put this on there like a band just to kind of hold her. Well, it would help if you tied a knot in it, Nance. Band around her hat. I was thinking about making him a little sun visor, but I don't know. We'll see. You could drive yourself crazy with these. Keep adding, 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 adding. Alright, so there's her little floppy little hat. Get rid of that pin. Now I've got to sew on her blanket. I've got to sew on the foam of the water. Oh, and her little bikini top ties. And then this will be done. So I will put up a picture at the end of the completed one, and it still is going to have the jute going all around, and then it'll be done. He looks like a snowbird. Well, hey, there we go. He is a snowbird. He's coming from the north to the south and enjoying the fun in the sun when it's snowing up where he's from. Snowbird. Funny. All right, you guys have a great day. This is Nancy Lynn signing off.